Whew. Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin' with Sid from 3 Mississippi. Oh, there's a curb. I am running around like a crazy mama with her head cut off right now. I was racing home after running a bunch of errands, and the kiddo was like, when are you gonna be home? Because I had to turn around and leave again to go to Bunko tonight, and I can't be late, and I need to get there early because I had made the day before a ton of ham, macaroni, and cheese for the kids youth group. These people are just not living their best life today, and it's bothering me. Okay, so
in half a mile, turn left.
This site wants to be as loud as it can be. So anyway, long story short, I had an amazing amount of ham, mac, and cheese left because like half the kids didn't show up to youth group and it was my night to cook. And so we're having Bunko at my friend Beth's house, and I said, hey, I have a obnoxious amount of ham, mac, and cheese left over. Do you want me to bring it? And she's like, yeah. So we're just gonna like heat it up in her oven and do that whole thing. So as a result, I need to make sure I'm there early. Well, I went to go run an errand. Of course, it took way longer. I was out in Starkville. It took way longer than
0.1 miles.
Errands should, because that's just how it works. And so, you know, anytime you leave the house, it always takes longer than you think it's going to take. Anyway, I knew I was cutting it close, but I ended up cutting it way closer than I wanted to. So, of course, the kiddo is...
Turn left.
It's Monday Night Football, and she wants to go to the game at the high school. Or at the, wherever. I don't know if they're having it at the high school or the middle school. Whatever. At the football field. Which they kind of share the same campus, so I guess it doesn't matter. So, long story short, I was like, well, I guess, you know, have you talked to your dad? And she's like, well, no, he's been in a meeting. I haven't been able to talk to him. Yada, yada, yada.
Let's never talk about this.
Not a U-turn. I know where I'm going.
Turn right.
It's just
Make a
annoying.
U-turn.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Classic navigation.
Okay, this thing's annoying, but I can't make it stop because it turned on itself. Anyway, that's my life today. So, Mike pops out of the meeting while I'm finishing getting stuff ready and getting the dogs up and putting the food in the car and doing all the things that I need to do before I can leave. And I said, look, I really don't have time to drive you to the school. But if we leave right now, maybe. So talk to your dad. So anyway, long story short, he didn't really have anything for her to do. He gave his blessing and whatnot. So I ended up driving her by there. And then when I finish with Bunko, I'll swing by and pick her up. So it just means I'm a little bit crazed as normal trying to get where I'm going because, as usual, outside forces are working against me to make me late. So, but whatever. I know the ladies won't care. It's not like we're, you know, punching time clocks to do Bunko, but it is what it is. So, but I spent, I don't know, probably an hour on the phone today getting everything squared away with the vet so that we can take Beulah in on Thursday. So I get to go pick her up on Thursday and take her to the vet. And they said they're going to need her all day for a full wellness exam. So she's hoping she'll be done by like 4. So I talked to Mike about it, and he said, well, I'll keep her busy down on Silver and Deer Plot or something, so you guys can, you know, text me when you're close, and I'll pull her down there to go change a trail cam or something. And then you guys can sneak the horse in, and when she comes back up, the horse will be there. I'm like, cool. So this morning, after I did all that with the vet and everything, still waiting to hear back from Anthony to make sure that's going to work for him. And fingers crossed it does, because that would be slick. But anyway, today was like a big clean out day outside. Like it's been a couple weeks, so I needed to clean the stock tank out. And that was another thing I went and did today, was got more fish, because now I had to set the other stock tank up for the horse, and I needed more fish for that because it just gets too algae too fast, even with the copper, even with the tablets. The goldfish really help. I have found that is really the common denominator of like making it happy. So I think that I got enough goldfish to split between the two, and I got some, you know, those like fake underground caves or whatever, so the fish can go into them, so that hopefully Rico doesn't eat the ones that are in the goat pen. But only time will tell. So we'll see how that goes. And I did get a solar aerator thing as well, but I haven't set it up yet. It just got here, and Mike wanted to be involved in that because he wanted to add a piece of tubing or something. I don't know. He wanted to look at it first, which is fine. So we'll be doing that at some point. But and I'll probably end up putting that in with the goats because Rico trying to eat the fish. Although the hidey hole thing that I got to go in the bottom of the stock tank, maybe they'll be smart enough to realize they're being fished and hide out a little bit, but we'll see. Macaroni and cheese sloshing around in the back seat, won't that be fun? But anyway, see if I can make her be quiet. If I just mute the whole thing altogether. It's like I don't know how to get to my friend's house or something. Like, I know where I'm going. And it still won't be quiet. It is what it is. Sorry, guys. It's been that kind of day. Don't you know? It's been that kind of day. So anyway, I'm really excited that like we're finally getting Beulah. Hopefully, like I said, Anthony said, hey, let me know what you find out with the vet schedule, but later in the week would be great for me. So Thursday, I count that as later in the week. So hopefully that works out. And my girlfriend Jen's going to help me do that. I need to get a couple things in town this week. I was hoping to have time to do that today, but I didn't. So that's all right. That's a project for another day. As long as I get it before Thursday, we'll be in good shape. So I got a couple more things to acquire so that her first few days will be comfortable and seamless as much as possible. And then that'll be all good and squared away. So I'm excited that it's finally happening. That she's finally going to be able to get her horse, and we're going to be able to get this done. And also really excited that we're going to be able to surprise her with it. Like that's very exciting for me. So I can't wait. You know, I love adding new fur babies to the farm, and I know Frankie's excited to get her and start working with her and love on her and all that fun stuff. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool to have her. Because you know, what little girl doesn't want a horse? You know, like I'm excited. I'm selfishly excited as well because I'm excited. I know there'll be a lot of times where I end up, you know, having to take care of her, do certain things, which I'm okay with. I told Frankie that from the beginning. I was like, look, if you've got, you know, something you got to go do or whatever, and, you know, because she would do the same for me if I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be home. Can you feed the birds or can you do this or whatever? So us girls got to look out for each other, right? So it'll be good. I'm really excited about it. I think Frankie's going to love it. But I do, like I said, got a couple more errands to run to make that all run smoothly this week. Got a lot I got to get done tomorrow. I scrubbed out the goats stock tank, like I said earlier, and I also Frankie and Mike had taken a bucket of dirt on the tractor and dumped it into the run of the chicken coop because there had been like a divot in there, which I don't even know what happened. But anyway, there was like a big divot that just kept collecting like a mud puddle. So they put a big thing of dirt in there, leveled it out, and I went and got a bunch of mulch and spread that. I need to go get a few more bags, hopefully tonight after Bunko, before Walmart closes, so that I can finish that project tomorrow and put a bow on it. But I'm excited about that. But I am now arriving at Bunko. So, guys, I hope you're having a blessed week. I hope you're as excited as I am about everything and life and horses and troughs and fish and all of the above. So, as always, guys, Stay blessed. Safety's off.